Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. We're doing some Assetto Corsa competizione today. I had a poll up on Twitter and you guys voted you wanted to see some ACC in Monza. Of course, today was the first race of the Blancpain in Monza. Was it the first one? I think it was, wasn't it? And it was quite rainy, so we'll try to replicate a similar race than what we had in the real race. So I'll do some racing against AI and then maybe later on some multiplayer, we will see. I hope you're doing all great. Hi Victor, Mike, MJ, Tom. How's it going? So, yeah, let's see. I think I'll be driving the Lambo. And we will be in Monza. We are doing a custom race weekend. No practice, no qualifying. We will do 2 races, 20 minutes each. Race 1 starting at 2 o'clock, race 2 starting at 3 o'clock, time multiplier times 6. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do a mandatory pit stop with a pit window. Let's see how that works. I've never done this before. But shouldn't be too complicated, I guess. And we will just start from the back and try to overtake a few cars. I'm gonna go with 19 opponents, so 20 cars in total. I don't think I can handle much more than that. How many cars can you actually load on Monza? 28. Yeah, 20 is fine. But we will start at the back. Right, I'm gonna have the point skill at 90, so maybe then I can try and overtake a few cars. Aggressiveness at 40, should be good. Weather, I've set it to dynamic weather with the variability of 50%. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Hello Scuderia Bazane, Hauzik, Reto, Donald, Cruz, how's it going guys? So I'm guessing with a variability of 50%, the weather can develop in like 50% one way or another. And since we have precipitation at 10%, that means slight rain, I guess. And the track starting conditions will be 20% wet and standing water with green grip level. Should I go with green or should I go with fast? Optimum. Let's go with optimum. Since we are jumping directly into the race, let's just presume some rubber has been built up, even though that in the rain would be would work in the opposite direction. We'll see how that works. So yeah, those are the conditions. Driving in Monza with the Lambo. I would say, or maybe, you know what we can do? Hang on. Let's add a little bit of practice session. So I can just do a lap or 2. Right. Just to warm up. Yeah, so I guess this is the last early access build that we are getting. Should be the final release. When was it? Sometime in May. So it's not long until then. Let's see. Setup. I think the setup is wet preset. I think that's alright. I'm not gonna bother with changing the setup much, I think. Hello Status. Moin David. Yeah, let's go out on a practice lap. Let me know how the sound is, guys. If it's too silent or too loud, I can adjust it if you want. May 29th, that's right. Ooh, we're gonna start off with a lockup or too late of a braking point. Sounds great. Okay, cool. So traction control is set to, let's leave it at 6, and the ABS was also set to 6. I hate the chicane because this sausage curb, you really need to avoid it here. The car gets really upset if you hit that curb. Car is, as always, a little bit understeery. But with a wet track, that kinda makes sense. Yeah, honestly, I think, especially in terms of performance, it got much better. I'm having 86 FPS right now. I did a quick test before the stream, and starting last in the rain, I still had 60 FPS, so that's cool. Still feel like something isn't quite as responsive as in Assetto Corsa 1, but it's definitely much better than in the early access builds. I don't think the physics have ever been the problem of ACC, just the way Unreal Engine performs with those physics, I think, was the problem, or is the problem. But I don't know, it's just what it feels like to me, but it definitely got better from the early builds, for sure. Still think it's not quite there where Assetto Corsa 1 was, or is. But definitely you can have some fun with this game. Or this sim, I should say. We'll see. The AI is pretty solid in my opinion. Definitely some fun in single player. And I think the netcode was alright as well when we had our last multiplayer race. Hello Attila. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, the rain looks nice. I definitely like how the wet track looks. The drops on the windscreen are a bit blurry, but you know, the overall image is a bit blurry in ACC, but definitely looks good. It's really immersive. Yeah, maybe I need to get my gloves on later if I start sweating too much, but this is a bit casual today, I think. Racing against AI. Don't think I'll be exhausting myself too much. Hello Thoralf. Evening Neowolf. Yeah, to be honest, I have not paid attention much to that rating system. Especially in single player, I don't really care about it at all. I'm not 100% sure how it works either. Does the single player rating affect whatever is being done in multiplayer with the rating? So far, I haven't really seen the rating have any particular effect, but I'm guessing with the full multiplayer coming out in the final release that there will be some sort of ranking system or competition system or matchmaking system, I should say, and in that case it totally makes sense. What would not make sense is if the single player rating is being used for that, because I'm just goofing around here in single player. Hi DMB Racing. But I think they're smart enough to realize that they should use multiplayer rating for multiplayer. can set minimum requirements. Yeah, right, okay. I've only done like 2 or 3 multiplayer races so far in ACC, and those were private communities. I don't think they have set a rating, especially since I don't think so many people are playing this game right now in multiplayer or overall. A lot of people are still playing as Forza 1, of course. So yeah. Anybody watch the esports Blancpain GT race today? I had a brief look. Was pretty nice. Guys from race department did a nice job. As well as Chris Hay. It was also good to see him in the commentator's booth. Yeah, like I said, I will do the single player race, and then if you guys want, we can do some multiplayer maybe. Yeah. I have to say though, I also watched the Avia finale in Race Room today, this morning, at the Nürburgring, at the Race Room Cafe. The racing was definitely more exciting in that race. But that's of course not the software's fault. Okay, let's do one more lap and then we'll jump right into the race. We'll start from the back and see if we can overtake a few cars. Opponent difficulty at 90, so I'm fairly confident that we can get a good result, even starting last. But we have to avoid making mistakes, and it can happen very quickly here in the rain. It's mostly the curbs that are worrying me. In the second chicane, what's the corner name again? The curb on the exit is definitely don't want to drive over that one. Yeah, racing in rain and night, that is really scary. Can't see anything but the spray from the guys ahead of you. Hi Arthur. I don't know, how can you... Do you need a dedicated server PC to host a game in multiplayer? Because I don't have the capacity for that right now, even especially when I'm streaming. But maybe we can just hop all on the same server in the lobby. Should be enough servers online, I think. And just do some short races. Alright, I think car feels good. A bit understeery. Let's see if we can challenge the AI. So let's jump back into garage and skip the next session. I have no idea, Dino, sorry, but it's not gonna be very soon. That much I know. Yeah. How much fuel do we need? Are we just gonna Wait, the race is 20 minutes long. Fuel per lap is 3. Yeah. Whatever. 10 laps, that will be 30. I think, yeah, 50 liters should be enough for 20 minutes. More than enough, probably. I'll leave the rest untouched. We're gonna stick with the wet tires. And I think we're ready to race. Well, at least it wasn't snowing in Monza, as it was at the VLN race on Saturday. Do you guys see that? That was crazy. Cool, let's go. Oh no.
Green light, give it all you can.
I thought we were in race session. What is this? Qualifying 1? Okay, skip that. I thought I had that set up like that in the race settings. Qualifying 2, we're gonna skip that as well.
Green light.
Snow tires, yeah. Yeah, they had to red flag it in the end at the Nürburgring. Alright, time to put the race gloves on. 20 minutes race shouldn't be too hard. This is only race 1, we'll have a race 2 as well after that. Let's see what we can do from the last row on the grid. Have to be careful at the start, of course. Hopefully the AI is not doing anything crazy.
Alright, there's some rain in this
Thanks,
section,
Evgeny.
so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
Oh yeah, quite a bit of spray, even with only 10% precipitation, 10% rain, and 20% wet track. All right. Very late start here.
Right, go.
Okay, off we go. Let's try and position ourselves a little bit on the inside. I have no, oh, I can't see anything. Oh.
There's some light damage on the left of the car.
Damage my ass. Alright. Made it through that first corner somehow. Couldn't see anything. Still can't see anything. Wow, that's much more spray than I was expecting.
Got light damage in the rear.
That's gonna be a reset. This is what I hate about Assetto Corsa. The slight touch is just, the collisions are so weird, man. And I left him I left space on the inside there, didn't I? Apparently not enough. Okay, looks like we have to be much more careful, because every slight touch, man, sends you around here.
Stay in double file. Alright, conditions are
Okay,
well. We have some
let's make it
slippery
count.
curves,
No more
so
restarts,
watch out for
hopefully.
your braking distance.
Cheers, Racing, yeah. Me too, like it too. I mean, the line was okay from the AI. I thought I let enough space, let him enough space, but he ran into me just slightly, but it doesn't take much at all. In AC, when you collide, just feels like a magnetic pull. It feels weird, but it is what it is. We'll have to be more careful this time. Although I thought I was careful enough, but evidently not.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's take extra care this time. Boy, I can't see anything.
We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
Turn 1 is always a little bit of traffic jam, but that's how it is with AI. Okay, now. I guess we were making our move a bit late for the AI last time. Oh my god, they're going so slow. Boy, it looks good though, gotta say. So much spray, I can't see shit, almost lost it there. Wow, seriously? 20% wet track. I don't want to know how it is in 100%. Also the curbs, you have to be very careful not to lose the car there. Literally, I'm driving blind here. Crazy. So what's the position? 13 out of 20. Could be worse, but man, I can't see anything. Wow, AI is going slow in the corners. But in this corner, I cannot overtake. Need to leave them plenty of space. Not to collide again. Still side by side. Wow, understeer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Missed the braking point. Couldn't see anything. Man, this is challenging. I can tell you guys. So much water on my windscreen, I can't see shit. Gonna increase my traction control a bit. Oh yeah, variability, that's true. It probably got worse, that's why. Well, damn. Let's hope it gets better.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest now.
Yeah, VR or not, you can't see anything like this. But I mean, I guess that's how it's in real life. But real life is a bit more HD, not as blurry as ACC. I don't like this weird tearing effect that the droplets on the windscreen have. Looks a bit like motion blur, you know, they get very, very blurry. You're basically driving blind. I could drive faster if only I could see where I'm going. But I have to brake so early because it's so easy to miss your braking point when you don't see the brake markers or anything. But I guess it's all part of the challenge of driving in the rain. Yeah, but FXA is also not looking that great. I'm driving the Lambo Huracan. The visibility, man, is a problem. I'm gonna try and change to FXAA in a second. I can do that in real time, right? See how much difference that makes. Yeah. Still can't see much, but at least the tearing effect is gone.
The pit is now open.
But the conditions are atrocious. I hope race 2 will have better conditions. Well, right now FXA or temporal delay doesn't really make much difference because you can't see anything anyway. I mean, it is raining hard. Look at how quickly the drops build up in the windscreen. Doesn't matter if I drive in the spray or out of the spray. I mean, look at that. Where is the track? I hope you guys can see that in the stream. It's probably looking even worse in the stream with the compression and everything. But even here, I can't see shit. Oh my god, I think it's getting even worse. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. Yeah, the thing is I have set wipers to be automatic. So I don't think I can speed them up. Oh, I just don't know how. It's not so much about just driving in the rain. That is, what's interesting is that the dynamic nature of the weather. So you need to react on how the weather develops. That's the interesting part for me. And then the drying line and you know, the track becoming more wet in certain areas and stuff like that. I'm literally driving this track blind right now. Good thing I know MONZA pretty well. Not that it's a difficult track to learn, but this corner is irritating me because the bridge is gone. I don't have a reference point for the braking anymore. I think for race 2 we will just set it up so the variability of the weather is 0, because these conditions you can't race like that. I mean, you can, but it's crazy when you don't see where you're going. Can't really push because all you do is trying not to miss the braking point. Well, pit window is open. Let's come in, I guess. Low fuel pressure. Don't tell me we're gonna run out of fuel. I thought we had enough with 50 liters. Oh! Come on. I couldn't see anything. Insane, insane. I'm gonna overtake this guy here. Oh.
Pit window is now closed.
Yeah, very nice pit entry. Yeah, but yeah, maybe I was a bit late, definitely. But also the AI was slowing down a bit early there. I just couldn't see anything. But what about my fuel though? Am I gonna make it to the end? 6 minutes left, 6:50. Well, I'm having like 80 FPS right now in the heavy rain. Don't know how it's like in the dry, probably a little bit better, but it's still running okay with 20 cars.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Come on, go, go, go. We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
Some light damage. Yeah, the damage is set to what, 30% I think? Oh my god. Where am I going? This is crazy. Honestly, I think the drops on the windscreen are a bit overdone. Either that or all the conditions right now are the worst they can get, because what are you doing, mate? Come on, I was in the outside lane. Maybe we can quickly look at the replay after the race, because I was fairly sure that there was plenty of space for the AI, but I don't know. At least I got no spray out of me now. Can somewhat see where I'm going. Good evening. Sorry, can't pronounce your name. Is there such a thing as a dry line when the weather gets sunny again? Probably is. If not a dynamic drying line, but to be honest, cars are driving on the racing line anyway. Well, except in the rain there are some different lines. That is actually true. So, dynamic drying line would make sense actually. But I reckon that's a lot of effort to develop such a system. Just a static drying line is much easier, I guess. And it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Pretty fine for now. I mean, honestly, I can live with that. I don't think it's a big deal. And now R-Factor 2 is doing it dynamically, right? Okay, I think we have 2 more laps in this race, and then we'll choose a little more human conditions, because it's no fun driving in these conditions. Can't race, can't see anything. I mean, I know driving in the rain in real life you don't see much. Sometimes hardly anything at all. But with these blurry graphics, it's really, it's probably, I don't know, you can't see even less than in real life. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have any aqua planning, but the visibility was definitely, if I was a real driver, I would definitely tell my team to ask for a red flag. And they did red flag it, didn't they, Jacobs? Usually with aquaplaning, that is a safety concern, that you definitely have to interrupt the race. Fortunately, the AI is not making much driving mistakes in the wet here. would be nice to see if the AI would also have an increased frequency of mistakes in the wet, same as the player. But the AI has a perfect vision, unlike me. And then come on, what's that speed? It's going so slow through the corner. Whatever, we'll just finish this race, finish this lap, and then try some more normal conditions. I'd love to see a multiplayer race in conditions like that. You really have an advantage if you're driving in front out of the spray. Because starting in the back row, like we just did, definitely takes its toll in terms of visibility. That was a red flag out. Too late. Or are they just waving all types of colors now? Yeah, they do, don't they? Please press pause to end the session. Okay. Yeah. How do I access the replay? I see it in the background, but press the next session. No. Was missing a replay button there. But forget that, look, it's raining even worse now. We're gonna make a new session with less rain. So, yeah, variability 50%, that kinda made it much worse. So maybe let's go down here a little bit as well. See how that looks. Is the confirm button? No, back. Hello, Eve-Marie. I need to click back, okay. Next time, I know. Yeah, let's try this again. I'm wondering if 90% isn't even a bit too quick. But if I can see the track this time, maybe I can do something against the AI. Cloud Cover 68 is extreme, isn't that just the skybox? Or what effect does that have? Does it have like a effect on how much it's raining? Because it still seems to be raining quite hard. Okay, maybe I just don't understand these weather options then, because let's have a look at it again real quick. I was under the impression that precipitation, that is the amount of rain. But maybe that's not true. And I think these are connected somehow, right? If I increase that, when I was testing this, it increases the cloud cover. And if I reduce the cloud cover, it reduces the precipitation as well. But at this point there's 0 precipitation and just 50% cloud cover. I mean, to me that literally means that just the sky is covered in clouds, so it's the amount of cloudiness in the sky, where this is the actual water coming down from the sky, precipitation. Isn't that what it means? Maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Let's try it out actually. If we load a session like this, there shouldn't be any rain actually. Also, I want to make sure to disable quali. We don't wanna. Okay, I can't do practice and no quali. Have to do. Okay. Whatever then, we'll skip quali. That's technically true, Mike, but the clouds are in the sky. What I meant was the precipitation is the actual water falling down, right? The actual rain. And you know, it can be super cloudy but not raining. It cannot rain and there's no clouds, I understand that too. But yeah, 0 precipitation, so no rain at the moment.
Green light, show them what you got.
So regardless of how much cloudiness I enable, as long as the precipitation value is the amount of rain I want, that shouldn't be making any difference. But we want it to rain a little bit, so but to increase the precipitation right now, we have to increase the cloud cover. So let's just try 5%. Okay, we have a little bit of drizzle now. Setup safe preset, it's not even the wet setup yet. Let's go out then on...
Green light, go, go, go.
We have dry tires on, interesting. Let's see what the dry tires do in these conditions. Okay, that was just cold tires.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Yeah, dynamic weather in racing sim, it's really a matter of you know, figuring out where the crossover point is. I mean, same in real life obviously, but with racing sims you can't go so much by visual cues. Of course you can go by feeling if you still have enough grip and by lap time. So the data is there, but yeah, it takes a little bit of experience figuring out in what kind of conditions a dry tire can still work and when you have to put on the wet tire. This is probably a little too... Hey, thank you for subscribing. Probably a bit too dry for the race. I wanted to have it but we at least have to go out on wet tires. Can try 10%. Yeah, maybe I was a bit late on the brake in the race earlier. I'll just change the rain to 10%. Hopefully that will force us to go out on rain tires. Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. Why not just click on light rain through that? I just want to figure out, you know, how this all works really. It's the first time I'm trying this build, trying this weather system. Still safe preset. Okay. Let's just go with light rain then. I'm not gonna go ahead and experiment further here on stream. Yeah, I'm liking it. It's alright. Problem I have is the collisions are just too extreme in my opinion. Can't have a slight contact without being sent into a spin. So we got light rain now. Hopefully that won't be so critical driving in from the back row. We're still on the safe preset. I guess we're not gonna go with what. Well, I guess if the track isn't so wet yet, maybe it just started to rain, then I guess safe preset is alright. Let's check the tires. Yeah, dry tires. Okay. Actually, let's remove some fuel. Car feels heavy enough as it is. Also can't skip the session from here, right? I have to go drive and then return. Or here next session. Yeah, the performance has improved for me, which is the most important thing. Not just the visual performance, but also the physical performance, if that makes sense. I do like the wheel, yeah, yep, definitely. Can only recommend it. But Fanatic also makes nice wheels. This race I'm going to add rain, hopefully at some point in the future. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's a bit of an awkward way of skipping sessions here. So, on dry tires, Monza with light rain, starting from the back of the grid, AI set to 90%. Hopefully the visibility will be alright this time, and we will manage to overtake a few cars. Fingers crossed.
Go in double file.
$500. What can you get from Fanatic for that price? Can you get a V2.5? Probably, but probably not. You have to buy pedals too, I guess. I don't know. I like the Thrustmaster wheel.
Stay clear of the curbs.
I have had not so great experiences with Fanatic, but I'm sure you can get the Fanatic to feel alright as well if you spend enough time in adjusting it to your likings. There's a lot of options. I would say Thrustmaster is a little more plug and play, a little less complicated, especially also with drivers and updates and stuff like that. But Fanatec is a little bit higher end, better materials, feels a bit smoother, I would say. But it's a bit of a pain sometimes, Fanatec. But once you set it up once, I guess that's not so much of a concern. So, I mean, Thrustmaster TS-PC Racer or Fanatec 2.5, both are great wheels. TS-PC Racer probably a bit cheaper. Depends if you wanna have the high-end materials. Not that the TS-PC Racer feels cheap. I do like the add-on wheels for the TS-PC Racer, the Ferrari 599 30-inch Alcantara wheel, looks really nice. Alright, clean start, P14. Alright, now we can do some racing here in these conditions. Wow, there was a puddle right there. I actually felt it in the FFB, that was nice. Holy shit. Guy is going quick on the straight. And I'm very good on the brakes, but I have to be so careful with this AI and this collision system.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Low tire pressure. Well, you made the setup, crew chief. But I guess it's because of the cold tires. As the tire temperatures increase, the pressure will go up. Yeah, by the way, Raceroom has adjustable pressures too now. Finally. You can definitely still feel when you're doing these quick corrections, you can feel that the game is a little bit lagging behind. I don't feel the connection with the car is quite there yet. It's when you're just cruising around or driving at a normal pace or without, you know, any quick inputs. It feels alright, but as soon as you're in trouble and you need to correct the car, you definitely feel that the game is just a little bit lagging behind whatever you do. That connection, I always go on about. The connection with the car is... I love that puddle. That feels awesome.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Yeah, it does look like my tires are getting up to temperature. Oh, but that's actually interesting. Wait. Oh my god. Should have taken the shortcut. Because I'm guessing it's also depending on the track temperature. Because in the sun, this safe preset, tires will probably warm up quicker than in these conditions. Okay, that makes sense. My god. Curbs are a problem in ACC. I wonder if that's actually a thing in real life. Marbles giving the tire a slight profile and therefore better grip in the wet. I mean, I'm guessing, since ACC has worked together with a lot of race drivers, I'm guessing they probably heard that from a driver, so... I mean, it also kinda makes sense on paper, but... you know... Sure, the tires will have a slight profile with some marbles on them, but they're not really designed to be working that way. But what do I know? I'm not a GT3 driver. It's probably correct. It's probably true. Sounds a bit weird, but that's just how stuff works sometimes. It's difficult to overtake here. Why are you braking? Holy shit, he's waving off the track. Don't wave back in front of me. Who's that guy? Jens Klingman. That's not very nice of you. Braking on the streets. Come on, just drive by that Nissan. He's not that wide, is he? Wow, the Audi going wild.
We have some light damage in the rear of the car.
Please don't punt me. Hi, Bigham.
Stay away from curbs.
Stay away from curbs, he said. Not drive over them. I had some pretty decent races against AI in the past, but sometimes they're doing weird things. Hi, Gonzo. P11. There's quite some gaps between the cars. Let's see. Top 5 would be nice, but the race is not long enough. I think it's 10 minutes left. Come in for the mandatory pit stop next lap. There's debris on the track. Can't drive over that curb too hard. Less than 2 on the inside. Car is bottoming out. I mean, could probably increase the ride height and do something with the dampers to avoid that, but I don't know. I don't know how well these default setups are. Probably not that fantastic, especially in light rain. Alright, one overtaking maneuver before the mandatory pit stop.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Yeah, I mean right now I'm using FXA. Yeah, sure, there's some flimmering, some lines are a little bit jaggy, but I prefer that right now over the blurry mess that is temporal AA, especially with those drops on the windscreen. So this is a mandatory pit stop. What are they actually doing? They changing tires or refueling or anything? Because I had no options to adjust my pit stop actions. But I remember seeing them in the past though, in the ACC, if I'm not mistaken. But since there is no driver change happening, I guess it's just the pro forma stop. Just come in and...
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
Yes, go, go.
We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
Staying ahead of the Audi. Cycle hut. MFD menu. Yeah, I can have a look at that. Alright, P10. A couple of cars ahead of me. Let's see if we can make it top 5, would be nice. From the last row. But again, I think the race is too short. 5 minutes to go. I'll have a quick look at the online lobby after this race. See if there is a nice server. But yeah, this won't be a very long stream. I think we'll do a short online race and then wrap it up. But I'm guessing the final release will have the pit crew back enabled, right? Probably with team overalls, stuff like that. It's gonna look nice. This guy's scaring me with his brake lights. Oh my god. Don't weave into me, please. Oh my god, these collisions are so weird. Also, the camera seems to freak out when you collide with a car, which makes it even weirder. Yeah, I have no idea what my rating is regarding multiplayer. That is right, Bigum. My native language is German, even though I'm from Italy originally. At some point I'll have to make a video about where I'm coming from. Getting this question a lot. Yeah, I don't have so many hours in ACC. I think if it's 50 hours, that will be the maximum. Probably less even. Come on, I want to overtake at least one more car. Come on. Hey, thank you. P9. Well, I'm not going super fast right now.
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
But AI is pretty competitive at 90%. In these conditions at least. I'm sure my setup is anything but ideal. I'm gaining a lot on the brakes. Car gets so loose over that curb. Thanks, Jan. Whoa! Just getting carried a bit away with reading the chat here. Lost one position. About to lose another one.
The leader has finished the race.
Ah, that was dumb. Brake too late.
Got some severe damage at the front of the car.
I wanna try. Whoa, hello. A free camera. I wanted to see how loose I can get over that puddle in the last corner. Pretty loose, turns out. How's my car looking? It's alright. Damage is at 30%. So it's not full damage in the settings. Alright then.
Alright mate, race is over. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy indeed, Lamb.
You did the best you could. That's what they say to losers. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, interesting. Let's have a quick look in the online lobby. Ah, so you press back and then you can watch the replay. Oh, the leader spun there. Let's see if we can even find a server. Hey, thanks for the sub. Multiplayer. MONZA, this is full. That's quite a few people online actually. Relatively speaking. Oh, it's not so bad, not so bad. Advanced. Well, we don't really care actually which track. Even though the title says MONZA, we can drive any track, I think. So let's just see if we can find something. Race weekend, endurance race, 6 hours. Yeah, right. No. It's a lot of endurance race, 6 hour service. It's crazy. Is that just... Are they all 6 hours? I can't imagine that be the case. Oh no, 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 I see the quality time and the race time is right there, I see. Wow, where does it say? I guess that's the format then. But the actual race is only 10 minutes long here, 15 minutes. 20 minutes here. Solder. I guess we could try that. There's some more on this one, 10 minutes race. I'll just join that one. GT3 experience at Solder is the server, guys. If I can make it on there, yeah.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Alright. Here's the weather info. It's overcast but dry. No, the track is damp actually. Let's load the aggressive preset. Do a few practice laps. Okay, I understand, Jacobs. It's still a bit confusing, but yeah. Okay, we're already in quali session. If you want to join this race, you gotta be quick, guys. 2 minutes left.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs. Cut detected.
Yeah, we're not gonna set a time in this session. That's for sure. Ooh, nice puddle there. Over the crest. Maybe I can go back to temporal AA. Yeah. I wasn't really prepared to do any setup work tonight, but I guess we can increase the pressures a little bit. How much do you reckon we should increase them? Oh, we're getting there with the temperatures though. But probably, I don't know, pressure might still be too low. Oh my god, these curves. Okay, I need to stop, I guess. Oops. Sorry, bro. My fault. Sorry. I didn't know you had to stop to escape. Where's the pressures? It's not here, is it? Tires. For dam track 27 to 28 psi, okay. Do we need more in the front or in the rear? More in the front, it seems like. Or let's do 27 flat in the rear. Can I save this setup somehow? Yes. Right. It's gonna be an interesting race. No practice at all, no qualifying. 10 minutes race. How much fuel do we need for that? 20 liters. 2.3 per lap. 30 liters should be enough, I think. What? No, did I miss to click race? I'm such an idiot. Now I need to wait 3 minutes. Oh, that sucks. Fuck, I waited too long. Is that actually what just happened now?
Green light, go, go, go.
Stupido. Screw that. I'll be a lap behind in 2 minutes. To another server. Paul Ricard, ugh. Monza. Race 12 minutes, let's try that one. Yeah, I could have driven Blade, but with 3 minutes delay,
Green light, go, go, go.
I would have been more than a lap behind the actual race, so there's no point. Let's just rather do a lap here then. I mean, for the current player numbers, there's actually quite some activity online. I guess nobody wants to drive against the AI. Finally some grip. Minute delay before you can start from the pit lane. That's really harsh. Are those the Blancpain rules? Seems really harsh. I mean, in Formula 1, as soon as everybody has entered turn 1, you're allowed to start from the pit lane. Pretty much. Don't know how exactly it works, but it's certainly not 3 minutes long of a delay. Session is over already.
Session is now over. Cut detected.
Cut detected. Holy shit, did you guys see that? Some Nissan got spawned into another car probably and did a backflip on the starting grid. Okay, let's not mess around here. Don't want to start from pit lane again. Hopefully I have enough fuel. I think I do. I watched a little bit of the race in Monza today. But kind of turned it off after half an hour or so. Okay, that guy was just a bit unlucky. He spawned into another car. Or whatever happened there, but he crashed before the race started. Oh my god. Collisions are so scary, man. Well,
So you have some light damage at the rear of the car.
it's just something is wrong with the inertias here with the collisions. I mean, the smallest collision just turns you around. I mean, there's as if the car was standing on ice. Well, could have been worse though. The start we managed. Yeah, I almost spoke too soon. I was already celebrating surviving turn 1 when I got a little nudge there. Yeah, it's true. Where did my hat go? P8. Alright. 10 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get into top 5. Would be nice. Looks like they're eliminating each other or themselves. P7. 5 should be possible. Don't know how quick these guys are. I'm not the quickest guy in the ACC, definitely not. I just don't have the experience with this sim so much. Looks like we have the pace to stay with these guys. Maybe we can overtake a few more. Hi, James. ACC sounds so much better than AC1. I think sound is definitely where they have improved the most. Other than, of course, visually with the new engine, in terms of weather and such, that's obviously a big step as well. But the sounds are really good. Wow, look at this battlefield. There's debris everywhere. Oh, that was a bit optimistic on the brake. Damn it. Guess I lost a second there. P6, if only could make up one more place, that would be top 5. Let's try and avoid mistakes like that one now. Yeah, if you really like good sounds, then Race Room, ACC and Dirt Rally. Those are the best sounding sims in my opinion, games. Other than that, there's not much really out there. All the sims have improved in terms of sounds, but
We're halfway through. Keep pushing.
not saying the rest is terrible, but not on the same level. Yeah, can't really gain much time against this Nissan ahead of me. Alright, this was good. Let's keep this going. Right on. Titus Eisenberg coming for you. Close to the track limits. Bocce Cars 3. We'll see what that will be like. But you know what they say, right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Well, no, mate. Press on fastest lap.
Ooh, that was braking on the limit. Wow. Track limits. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna cross over into my lane. Alrighty, P5. Jesus, those curbs. 3 more minutes. Who's the guy ahead? What's he driving? Is that an M6? No, hard to see.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Yellow flag. The position board in the top left is confusing. Oh, it's like a relative app, isn't it? So this Nissan isn't technically woohoo, ahead of me. Okay, I see. Understood. Wow, that looked interesting. Yeah, still getting used to the ACC ways and things. But yeah, man, this race was fun. Maybe we can do another one.
Right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Glad you enjoyed them, Carl. So I have the feeling the Lambo is like good on the brakes and maybe corners, but overall, I don't know. But it's probably fast. I've seen some esports drivers today in the Blanc Pound and esports series driving Lambos. But I think it's Jaguar, that one, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Might be wrong. Whoops! Oh my god. Oh my god! He's coming back. He's got P5. Typical me. I always feel too secure in the last lap. Slipping and sliding. Barely holding it together. Fireworks, nice. Oh my god, but the Nissan on the straight. You see the speed? Yeah, I don't want to drive completely without mirrors. I mean, performance is alright. 90 frames per second right now. Wow, okay. Nice physics. Just cleaning up here, don't mind me. It's a dirty job, but someone has gotta do it. A little bit of gymkhana. Alright. Let's see if we can do another quick race. Otherwise, this will be it for tonight. There's another one in Monza. Or was the one? That's the one we just raced on, no? No. Let's try the BMW in Monza. Seems like a good choice. Yeah. Do you think that's too short?
Green light, go, go, go.
Mirror quality low, set to 20 meters, yeah. It's the lowest setting I could find. It's for performance reasons, obviously. Adjust the view settings here. That looks good. Are you sure, Jacobs? I guess I can try and increase it. See if it does anything. Well, you say it's customizable for lower hardware, but I need to tweak it to make it run on my 1080 Ti and i7-7700. But to be fair, I've got everything on Epic except foliage, and I have a motion blur off. And I don't remember if post-processing might not be a maximum either. I do like the sound of the BMW. Wreckfest has pretty good crash physics. And Beam and G, of course, but those are not really racing sims. Yeah, AI definitely. The number of AI makes all the difference in AC. I don't know why they insist on keep running the AI on the same physics level than the player. It's not very efficient. Okay, looks like we're not gonna use the 6th gear much on this track. Or maybe I'm just shifting too late. Let's see, do we have a shift indicator? It should be the rev lights, LEDs. No? Okay. I guess we'll just... I can't read the numbers on the display, it's too blurry. Of the RPMs. Are those even numbers? Or is it just... Oh yeah, those are numbers, aren't they? No, those are not numbers. Those are just lines, aren't they? I can't tell, honestly, guys. Look, it's my wheel. Open wheel add-on. It's a very low-res image. Is it just not streaming? Oh, now it's getting clearer. That's another thing about Unreal Engine. The streaming of the textures and the level of detail. They're so blurry. And you don't even have to be that far away. And when they load like a new texture in, Like when you go in the showroom or the car selection, they show you like this blurry mess until it completely loads the HD version. I don't get it. Session is over, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they did, Jacobs. My resolution scale of, you mean the, yeah, the multi-sampling or downsampling or whatever. I mean, other games don't need to be downscaled to look sharp. I know you can get it to look better if you upscale it or upscale the resolution, but not upscale, but if you up this setting, but that's just too heavy on performance. I know you can set it higher than 100%.
Green light, give it all you can.
But trying to stay above 60 FPS. Yeah. I have a 4K monitor in the office. That's what I take screenshots with. But Race Room looks sharp in 1080p as well. Not just in 4K. Quali. So should I quali or should we start from behind again? I kinda thought it was fun doing that. Out of all the Unreal Engine 4 racing games, I think ACC is definitely the best one. It's still not perfect, obviously, but compared to Dakar, I mean, that one doesn't even try to be a sim. They say they want to be a sim, but they are so far away from being a sim that maybe the sequel of the sequel of that game will be worth playing with the steering wheel. And then Kartcraft also have kind of high ambitions, and I'm sure the physics work and work in the under the hood is pretty decent, but I just had so much input lag, it was undrivable for me. And it's the same problem that ACC has, but much worse. They probably improved it by now. I haven't driven it since the first no, it's not early access, wasn't it? Anyway, since the release. There was probably a patch or two since then. It's probably a little bit better now, but I bet you that that disconnect, physics versus input, is still there. And ACC has it too, but out of all of them, it's the best one, for sure. Yeah, now that we're out of the rain, I should actually change back to temporal AA. Let me try a short lap here, and then I'll change it. Wow. Oh my god.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Them curbs. Okay, I'm gonna change back to temporal AA. Advanced sharpening filter. Should we try enable that one?
Got some severe damage at the front.
What am I interested in besides sim race, motorsports and mountain biking? Snowboarding. You know, I used to grow up in the mountains, in the Alps, in the north of Italy. So skiing was, I grew up skiing and later on snowboarding. And mountain biking is just a type of riding that you can do all year, not just in the winter, so I like that a lot. And yeah, those are my main hobbies. At the moment I'm all about my mountain bike. And of course motorsport will always be a passion of mine. And with that comes sim racing, of course. Yeah, other than that, not so much actually. Motorsport is a big part of my life. Mountain biking right now is a big part of my life. I try to spend every free weekend or free day, if the weather is nice, try to spend it outside, riding my mountain bike. So much fun. And if there was more mountains here, I would probably go do some snowboarding. But I like to ride free ride, like in powder, off the slope, and you need good conditions and a good location to do that. Just riding on the slopes is not so interesting to me. That's why I kind of picked up mountain biking, because you can do it all year under any condition, in every location. You can always have fun. Snowboarding is so difficult to get the right conditions, you know. Spend a lot of money to travel, and then the snow is not good, and you need a guide to know where you can go. Free riding, it's a lot of hassle. Nope, no family, no kids. Free to do whatever I want. Yeah, there's new cars coming to race room very soon. Can't unfortunately talk about that. It's top secret right now. haven't really focused on getting a fast lap, but I don't mind starting from the back either. It's a lot of fun. Well, let's see if I can improve on this lap a little bit. Already 3/10 behind though. Am I 0.5 behind my own lap time? That seems odd. I was under the impression I was pushing harder this lap. Wow, sliding. That can't be the delta to my own lap though, can it? Let's try one more lap. Oh, now I'm P6 all of a sudden. Hey Ollie. Wow, did I lose so much exit of Ascari? Much better parabolica though. Let's see how much will improve. P4. Give it one more try. Not fantastic. Exit of turn 1. Yeah, that was too late. Too late on the brakes. Change race room engine to support rain. Well, we've talked about this very often, that we want to do that in the future, and we are working towards that goal. But it's not going to be easy to achieve. And there are multiple ways to achieve this. One of them is Unreal Engine 4. But there are, of course, alternatives. And we have to decide which one is the best and which one is feasible for us, because, you know, we are a very, very, very small team. There's only a couple of programmers, so we'll see. We want to do it. It's gonna take us a lot of work to get there. Before, I'm happy with that. Yeah, two Jaguars in the front row. There was a Jaguar winning the esport race, if I remember that correctly. Odd. Yeah, guess that car is pretty good. But it's definitely the drivers that are very fast as well. I remember the hot lap qualifying at Macau, yeah. That was hard work trying to beat Jadia. Hot lapping, man. It's a tough game to play. Wait, yeah. How long is the race here on this server though? I think it's only 10 minutes, isn't it? Or was it? It's longer. What does it say up here in the top right corner? It says 10 and then 30. Is there like 2 races? No. Or is 10 minutes the current session? And is the race 30 minutes? I guess we'll find out. Oh, I don't know if I can do a 30 minutes race. No. Yeah, we are hiring, John. If you know anybody, if you know any programmers, send them to us. It's not easy for us to recruit people, you know, in this location here in Sweden. Although Sweden is very nice and the town is really nice, but programmers tend to go in the bigger cities. 12-minute race, yeah, that's feasible. I'm not missing anything here, right? I don't want to miss clicking the drive button again. The best neighbors in the world. I've been in Norway, man. It's a beautiful country. I've been to the Geiranger Fjord, or Geiranger, however you pronounce that in Norwegian. Beautiful. There's a video on my channel. If you look for Norway on my channel, you'll find it. It has been really, really nice there. No, we have guys for graphics. What we need is programmers, Daniele. C++ programmers and also C# and backend programmers. Let's quickly check. I don't want to carry too much fuel. That's 40 liters. Should be enough, hopefully. And drive. No, I was too late. Ah, seriously. I don't even have time to fucking change my setup. Ah, that's stupid. Fuck that. F that. I'm out of here. It's a shame. Would have loved to race with those guys now, but that's seriously slow countdown, man. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Anyway, what can you do? I just wanted to fucking change my setup, man. Can I at least spectate somehow? Are there any hotkeys to like change to different cars and stuff like that? Oh wait, he's leaving. Can I leave too? No. It says controls locked 2 minutes. Why do I have to stay 2 minutes here? Shift, left, right. Oops. Small collision, bye bye. Well, you know, to move engine or to move DirectX or whatever, you can't hire a junior programmer. We need people, ideally some kind of very experienced software architect. If you know somebody like that, point him to us. But yeah, guys, also cross your fingers that the guys in the UK, Sim in UK, if they develop usable tech for us, that could also help, of course. They're working with Unreal Engine 4 already. And if that turns out to be good, could think about using that. I mean, that was the plan, at least. But kinda having my doubts with Unreal Engine 4. Oh yeah, definitely, John. I'm always watching DTM and GT Masters as well. In fact, I was thinking about doing a Race Room Career GT Masters season. But you guys wanted to see ACC? According to my Twitter poll. By the way, if you follow me on Twitter, maybe next time you can vote as well what you want to see in the stream. It would affect the sound in terms of that we won't be using the engine that we are using in R3E anymore. I think Unreal Engine 4 works easiest or best with the F-Mod sound engine. I think that's what Assetto Corsa is using as well, if I'm not mistaken. But clearly it can produce good results, so I'm sure Anthony could definitely make Race Room on a UA4 basis also make sound really, really nice. That's the least of my worries. Race Room needs career mode, yeah, that'd be nice. But I mean, what is a career mode if it's not embedded in like cinematics or in a nice off-track experience with you know, like a crew chief or some. I'm not really saying a story or anything like that, but you know, like Formula 1 2019 or 18, that game is kind of cool career mode. It is a bit repetitive after a while, but at least you're feeling like you're actually a driver in a F1 season. But that is unfortunately unrealistic for us to achieve, like all these cinematics and stuff like that. We don't have the resources to do that, and if you don't have that, it's not much different from your own spreadsheet, you know. Other than it's of course more user-friendly if you have it in the game. I would love to see it like that, something like that. But in the meantime, you can feel free to download my offline spreadsheet. I've attached it in my Discord. Link is in the description. There's a channel on my Discord where you can download the spreadsheet. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I kind of made my own career mode for Race Room, where you have your own budget and you need to spend money to buy a car, and you earn money by winning championships, of course. How small is our team? Well, here in Sweden we are like 6 people, and not all of them are programmers.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
But of course we have some people working remotely. And we also have kind of, what would you call it? We have other developer studios in other countries. They're not outsourcers, but they're also working with us. Like Race from Malaysia and other countries. Unfortunately, Colin, I was trying to adjust my setup before the race. I wanted to get rid of some fuel, and apparently that took too long, and I was sent back to the pit lane, to start from the pit lane. And that's a shame. I don't know why the countdown is so short. Yeah, they're contractors, not really. I mean, they're it's like an outside studio that is basically just working with Race Room. So they are technically part of the development studio. They're not doing work for any other company other than Race Room. But yeah, I guess contractors would describe it pretty accurately.
Sheep in the house.
Hey, thanks for this up. Well, yeah, and then there's Simbil Studios, but they're not working on Race Room. They're working on new tech that maybe Race Room could use in the future, depending on how it turns out. So cross your fingers. What's happening with Super GT streaming? Oh my god, did that... Fortunately, cut away. What's going on with the cameras sometimes? Well, as I just said a minute ago, Johannes, there is the guys in Sim UK that are working on Unreal Engine 4. If that turns out to be useful for us, that might be one path to go with Race Room in the future. If not, then we have to look at alternative plans. But for that we need more manpower. We need programmers. Send us your applications, guys. You want to work with us on the future of Race Room, the future of sim racing, then get in touch. If you know somebody that knows somebody, send them to us. But as we saw with ACC, you know, new engine is not always the be-all, end-all solution. Of course, it's nice to have rain. It's nice to have day and night cycle. But as you saw with Assetto Corsa 1, that is also possible outside of Unreal Engine 4. With engines one previously might have thought it wouldn't be possible. But the Soul mod and the shaders patch are really, really impressive. Combined with the physics and force feedback and performance of Assetto Corsa 1, I think it's overall the better package. Even though it's not complete yet. It doesn't really have dynamic weather per se. Or, you know, really functional rain at the moment. But I'm sure that could be achieved if the guys keep modding away. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't
Leaders on final lap.
really seen Unreal Engine 4 performing great for a driving game. Assetto Corsa Competizione is the best of that subgenre of UE4 driving games, for sure, and it's decent, but it's not on the same level as Assetto Corsa 1 was, and R52 iRacing Race from Automobilista. I don't see it quite up there, just in terms of feeling connected with the car, and I think the reason for that is that the physics engine isn't performing that great in Unreal Engine 4. Of course, I don't know, just what I feel is happening. I might be completely wrong, but that's the feeling I have, and there's an undeniable disconnection to the car that you can feel, especially if you have to quickly correct if you're sliding, or if you're in trouble with your car, and you have to do very quick maneuvers to get the car back under control. You can feel that you are not in control. Everything is happening a bit disassociated from my input to what's happening in the sim. But I've every time I stream ACC, I've mentioned this before, and what can you do? What can you do? Some people, it's, I guess, not bugging it so much. Other people, I don't think I'm the only one with this problem. I just think maybe I'm a bit too sensitive for this kind of thing. But if you're a real sim racer, you probably know what I'm talking about. Anywho, guys, I still think it's a great game, ACC, or sim, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely some fun to be had in this, and definitely recommend it to everyone. Check it out for yourself. I bought it the day it came out, without a question. I would still recommend you buy it if you haven't bought it yet. And see for yourself what you're thinking. Anyway, shame we couldn't race this last race, but at least we had a little bit more opportunity to chat a little bit. I think this will wrap it up for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, if you want to see more of this, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.